Hello, Emman. Welcome. Oh, wait, you subbed yesterday. Thank you for the sub very much. Yeah, I'm not sure if 4 is not the correct number of peers, because if I play peers, I really like to have it. I want to hard maximize the ability to draw it the first 2 turns. So we have only 20 lands in this list. We cut a land, right? Let's go back. Spell Pierce, yes. It's a bit greedy, but we will see. I hope those videos are useful. Emman. Or M4N. Which one is it? Here we didn't draw Spell Pierce, so no testing yet. My matchups at the EPT were Mono Blue Fairies the first round, then Mono Red Pingers, then Mono Red Rally, then... okay, I have to draw something here. Then 2 Giant Wildfire, one of which was Emmanuel. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think I have to keep Counterspell and wait 1 turn. So, and 2 Giant Wildfire, which I beat both in the Swiss part, and then I lost against Season of Mist, which I beat in Swiss. I lost in the quarterfinal, yes. And it's not that hard. I thought it was way harder, Giant Wildfire, but this is good, so we can play Sacred Cat, but maybe if opponent plays Lightning Bolt, it's Lava Dart as well, I guess. A Journey would be so nice here. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Okay, so here is very hard because I both want double white. I also want to keep Counterspell. I think keeping Counterspell is more important, even if Sacred Cat is weaker then. So I will play this Highland. If I use my Counterspell right now, I can untap, pump, opponent's gonna play a Bolt or something, and then Embalm. And I'm really dead to Lava Dart, but I didn't find any Journey. So, what can you do? What can you do? Let's see where this madness goes. If it goes on Sacred Cat, I think I'm happy to trade 1 mana for 3 damage. If it goes face, maybe I'm even happier. Face is fine. And this Counterspell helps a lot. So yeah, I thought the Giant Wildfire matchup was much worse than how it was. It was much closer than I thought, even if some games were not actually played because both my opponent was a bit unlucky once, and okay, so here I cannot. Okay, so here is interesting to pump this cat and gain 2, but then I cannot embalm it next turn, so I don't think those two lives are worth 2 more lives are worth not developing my mana. So I'm gonna, and I'm actually cast this Brainstorm because if I draw Journey here is very not great. I will definitely have to upkeep Psycholorian. I'm gonna block 100%. But something that scares me is the Esper value piles, because I don't think they beat many decks. But one deck they... Okay, so Grab the Prize is a very good discard. But one deck they beat is Caw Gate, I think, because they are Caw Gate, a little slower Caw Gate. And okay, so opponent is maybe has already Fire Blast. We are dead to Fire Blast here, Lava Dart plus Fire Blast. Are we dead to Bolt? 4+2, yes, we are also dead to... We are dead to Lightning Bolt. I guess opponent draw to Lightning Bolt. Has drawn. Okay. Fire Blast. Yeah. We should have... I was dead even to two more lives by pumping. I didn't find a journey in the first 15 cards, so that's it. And I didn't even draw Spell Pierce, which is great in this matchup. Okay, so those were my side out. Usually, I think I will not need those many Dispel. Those are better into the draw 2 and such. I should be more favored to win game 1 with this sideboard. But we didn't, of course. Do we want Dispel or Pierce more? I think Pierce is actually great in the Madness matchup. We're a bit unlucky, maybe. A bit unlucky to draw any Pierce. Okay. I like this hand. It has what we missed game 1. I hope... I just need my third land drop and I have 2 draws. I hope for this 20 lands deck not to miss it. Blue Blast is great. Huh? Double Sneaky? No. Okay. Weird. Casting that without discarding Double Sneaky. Do I want to cast the Sacred Cat? Or keep a Beb? I think if they had the Sneaky Snacker, they would have discarded it. So they don't have it. So I want to play this cat because I draw 2. Thank you, Hyrakel, for the follow. Hey, Drakel. I don't think they have a... If they cast a Robbery or something here, they don't get the value, the Madness value, besides discarding Lava Dart or Sneaky. This is fine. Maybe opponent's gonna play Relic next turn. I don't know. A bit of a crazy play, I think. Okay, so we have a bot in the chat. How do I ban the bot? sorry chat for the bot. In reply. Hello, hi Raquel. And then I'm gonna read your comment. Just gonna try to maybe /ban works. Yes. /ban. Just copy. Okay. Hello. Hello, hi Raquel. Let's see, yes. Leaving to display in the board versus madness makes me think there are probably more matchups where for displaying the board are overkill if we play peers. So maybe be able to make room for something else in the sideboard. Yes, I agree, but you also have to remember that Dispel is very good into flicker decks and dispute decks, which is what Dispel is for. If I just had to respect madness as much as I wanted, I would just play. I wouldn't play Dispel. I would play other cards. So Dispel covers both the flicker decks and the dispute decks, which I wanted to respect somehow, and also Tide. Okay. So yes, we can. You can cut Dispel, but Dispel is just as it covers this matchup as well. It's just a good side in. And I think we are fine with a good side in. If opponent is not gonna bolt and gonna discard Prismatic Strength, opponent's not gonna bolt end of turn. Yes. So we have a protected cut. Yeah. You can cut some numbers. You can cut some number of these spells, but you have to find cards that go in these matchups, which is not that easy. Since I have a lot of cards, and if I don't draw land, I go to discard, I will use my Blue Elemental Blast even on this little epicure. Because I don't want to go to discard. Red Elemental Blast. I might as well win this counter war. I can leave it. I could leave it, but yeah. I think I will not tap out. I just need one more land, and this is the problem of cutting a land, as we did, and we didn't even draw one pierce in all those games. Crazy. And we play 4. Okay, now I can deploy Squadron Hawk with strengths up for the cat, with a protection for the cat. So the first time, if they cast something now, I have to use strengths because Hydroblast is also removal. But otherwise, I would always first use Counterspell and then Strengths, because Strengths is very valuable. Since it's first, it's free. I don't need another white source, I think. I'd rather have one more protection up. Eventually we're gonna draw a Basilisk Gate and win. I think we are in control of this game. I hope this spell shines. So I didn't play those them for nothing. I can put a bit higher music now, I think, since I'm not saying very interesting stuff. Is like this fine? Can you hear it? I think if opponent fights here, I let it resolve and journey it next turn. Yes. Even if I take a few damages with Gutter Snipe, I don't think opponent can beat me with just 2 cards in hand. I also want to spend my mana since later. Okay. I use strength, so I save also the Gutter Sniping. Oh, a Spell Pierce when it's not useful. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. I don't know if here I should counter. I was thinking, okay, it will. This is face. This also is face. I think I don't care about 6 damages. Not on cat. One is back on 3 lands, I will keep this Spell Pierce. Even if it's overkill, because I think we have won this game. We're in total control. Opponent has no cards in hand. It's just if opponent is gonna consider not and move to game 3, where opponent is on the play, so it's much harder to win. Still possible. We are gonna play the other cat as well. So now is a perfect time to ask me questions, if you have any. Because I have to do a pretty mechanical job of beating him with 1/1s. So yeah, I think I would consider Spell Pierce. Maybe 3 is the right number and add the land. What other matchups would you bring the Monarch in for? The same, pretty much I bring Dispel in. So Ephemerate decks and yeah, Flicker decks and such. I think it's good against familiars, it's good against yeah, familiars, Tron, and those kind of decks. My Brainstorm are a bit shy today, but they served me well this weekend. Okay, so Spell Pierce power, okay. Oh, you heard it, I think, the train. See if we can find a basis, maybe make this a bit quicker. Okay, I will use a counter spell since I can optimize my mana. Okay. I don't need this spell here. I don't need Spell Pierce, I think, here. I just need to play one more creature to give opponent lethal next turn. Maybe I could play 2 creatures, so if opponent goes looting, discard Madness Spell, and then Bolt, I would cover it with the Hydroblast, but I think I will counter looting and I die to end the festivities. I do not die, I have to play 3 more and the opponent has to top deck again. Yeah, just... okay. Let's see. Game 3 is... Game 3 is more interesting, I think. We will see. I'm a bit scared to have a Guardian in the sideboard since some games you only win by going long and drawing Guardian. So actually this is a hand which I can easily see losing because I don't have Beb if opponent goes discard sneaky, but you know, this is too good to pass up. This is very good. So if opponent starts very strong, like Epicure into discard sneaky, I might lose this game. If opponent goes Mountain Pass, I have a chance. Let's hope opponent plots a creature, plots robbery, doesn't discard sneaky. Even playing a creature is fine, I can pierce the draw spell. Okay, opponent goes nothing. So now I feel good, I even drew the third land. Plotting robbery sounds good to me. Okay, so I expect opponent to go maybe robbery with Reb back and then gonna go Dispel only, maybe? Oh, nothing from opponent. Land? This brainstorm is very ugly, but I have to find a land, which I do not. Okay, now I do not feel good. I do not even want to cast Squadron Oak, but I should to shuffle. I think I go discard strands this turn. Draw 1 journey. Very ugly position. This Pierce could be the 4th land, will be such a better spot. They want to use these strands. I do not think so. Allora. So, should we take one? If I do not take one, I do not have any creature. I do not want to discard any of those hands, so I will go with done any of those cards. I will say done and wait. I think it's hard to lose from this position, but with these cards. But if I miss a lot of land drops, it's possible. Will Hydroblast this, just to spend my mana. I hope opponent goes land Gutter Snipe so I can journey and... Okay. Land. Thank you. I might even have to Hydroblast this Epicure because I think it's gonna do a lot of damage. Should I Journey it? No, I'd much rather try to Journey a Sneaky Snacker. Let's wait one turn. We can still draw a creature. Maybe next turn I Journey it. Hope opponents play something. Opponent doesn't play anything. I think I have to Journey. I think I have to Journey it. I think this will connect at least 3 times with the... even 4 or 5 with the hand I have. Because if I draw Cat, I do not want to trade it. The only good draw here is our Hawks and Medic, which are 6, and I could easily not draw those for a lot of turns yet, so I will play Cat. I have Strands, I have a lot of stuff. If opponents wants to Lava Dart, it is totally fine to me. Let's Dispel. I will keep 2 Bab open. Opponent still has this plotted. Pyroblast. Pierce. Opponent seems full of Pyroblast and Hydroblast and not full of lands, so... Okay. I'm gonna Prismatic Strength, so maybe if you want to kill it, you have to sacrifice a land in your turn. Red. Opponents go sacrifice a land, the Lava Dart in his turn, I'm gonna go... Okay, opponent didn't notice how strengths work, so I think we have won with this play for opponent. Yes, Walker, this is how Caw Gate wins this matchup. Easy. Also, you know, even play only one Pierce might be relevant. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Season. They want opponent to join this card too. Might as well. Okay. This weekend was very funny because I was playing against Season. I don't remember if it was in Swiss or in the semi or in the quarterfinals. And Season said like one G1 and said while shuffling the hand was very nervous. Shuffling the deck, he looked kind of nervous and said, "How am I losing this?" Walker said, "You are my buy, but it's way harder than Walker told me." And it was a very funny situation. I don't think I'm I don't think I'm his buy. I want to brainstorm for a Pierce here. Pierce here. Let's see. Yes, never didn't have it. I think I want to draw I want to draw strengths. Yes, every deck is Walker buys, but actually, the game when we both played were because I won one game where my opponent didn't play and just missed land drops and such. But even the games we played, I think, were very close, very fought. So not a buy, I'd say. I don't think so. Maybe Lava Dart, so I can strength again. Okay. Okay, so we got the first one. Now Walker is gonna queue into me to show us that we are jammed by, and is gonna play like a triple rat, triple chrysalis in the first 20 cards, and then the draw spells like incredible nut draw. Not Walker. Not Walker. Should I just mulligan for Pierce to see if it would affect our game? No, I will keep it, but I would like one Pierce. I keep this hand only because I have Citadel Gate, and I can go turn one Citadel Gate, which is a very strong play. The best one. You don't have to choose the color. I feel a bit behind with this hand against mono red. I have to chain a few good draws. Not sneaky. Sneaky next turn would have been fine, even double sneaky, but this turn is a bit ugly for us. I think we are dead, but I feel very behind with this hand. Maybe it was a bit too greedy as a keep. Double sneaky. See if opponent casts Fairy Temper. I think I can wait one turn because Nick is not gonna come back. I'm gonna wait on the trigger. But I save mana. End it the journey. Let's think. So opponent goes Gutter Snipe. I counter. I don't need this one. No, I can still hold the counter charm. I think I can wait one turn. This is decent. If opponent doesn't get back sneaky, I'm gonna brainstorm Lorien end of turn to try to find some action because I'm gonna die from this one. This is not gonna be nice. Tempted to counter this. And I think I will. I'm very low. Just Gutter Snipe is gonna hurt a lot. Hawk. Almost. What can I find? that's relevant right now. I don't think anything. Most relevant card is Spell Pierce, or on some spell opponent's gonna play. I think I have to play this island, so I have Brainstorm, play Pierce, try to hit... but we're probably dead. We have to look forward game 2 and 3. Should I Pierce? I think I Brainstorm. Maybe I draw a counter spell. I did draw a counter. Gonna throw back one of these. And I think... I don't think I'm gonna shuffle. I'm gonna draw one more Brainstorm. And shuffle after, probably. I want second counter for Gutter Snipe. Since I don't have removal spell here. We're gonna go to 6, which is a very low number, but... Lava Dart face. Fine. What if I cast Charm here? Opponent goes Fire Blast. To Fire Blast. Do you use this? Because then opponent cannot go Fire Blast plus a spell, and I can just counter. Okay. And fine. Brainstorm next turn must be good. Or we are under. I feel that anyway to bolt the Fire Blast. Bolt, dart the Fire Blast. Okay. To save mana. This is okay. Can go Modern Age, play Cat, discard Strengths, so I have Strengths up. And I'm gonna have to call black. Yes, I don't have other option, I think. I can still play counter spell next turn. Opponent goes Lava Dart. What do I do? I don't know. I think I'm dead. No, I don't understand that Lava Dart either, but I'm probably dead anyway, honestly. A bit too slow. Kept a bit too slow a hand. Thank you, Turi Borgets, for the sub with Prime. Welcome, welcome. We are losing all the... Since we added Spell Pierce to the deck, we lost all the game 1 against... against Mono Red, which is funny because it should actually help. What if I go to 1? I go to 1. This doesn't seem great. I have to do this. I'm dead to Fire Blast. But does opponent have it? I think I pierce here. 3 plus 2. I still can counter plus strength if I want. But counterspell gets Gutter Snipe. And Gutter Snipe... maybe I shouldn't even worry about Gutter Snipe. When I played into it, I could have a second Pierce and untap and win. Crazy. Crazy. At one, nobody ever died. I hope... I would have hoped that, but... someone just died at one. I think I cut... Usually the cut was this. I think we have to do like this right now. Let's see our game 2 and 3. Oh, there is an ad in 1 minute. Maybe without Fire Blast, maybe was okay. Even I just needed a Pierce in that situation too. So opponent might take a while to sub, so to come. So I will run a 1 minute ad, and so we will have 60 minutes free. So I will wait for you all the ad to finish. So for the subscribed one, this is our private chat. What do you think? What do you think, chat? This hand is kind of terrible. I'm not sure we can mulligan though. This was an island. Would have been good. If this was a gate, it would have been better because I was certain to make a treasure. Like this is so. Let's wait for the ad break to finish. Okay, so the ad should be finished. I drew this hand, which is not great at all. If this was a gate, would have been a great hand, and that's why we cut Hip Gate, because they are great on the control mirror, but against those decks, they are terrible. I could mulligan, but I still have Hydroblast turn 2, which is early interaction, and counterspell plus 2 life linkers. I think I have to keep. It's a very sus hand. Hello, Juanito. Welcome. Nice for you to be here so often. Thank you. Turi Borgets. I thought that Charm would stay in. I think Charm is a bit of a trap because never trades with pingers. The best thing he can do is eat the snacker from the graveyard, but it's a very situational play, and I don't like situational play very much. So I don't really like Charm. If opponent is gonna not cast anything. I'm gonna brainstorm end of turn and try this very ugly brainstorm to find a land because I want to be able to keep plot. Perfect. Have to. It's very ugly, but I need a land here. Not the best land, but we take it, I guess. Yeah. Wait, so opponent goes, do I want double blue? Or do I want to cast this cat? I can Hydroblast next turn. Okay, no, maybe, I think I want to counterspell for efficiency. Yeah, this hand is terrible. But I had the early interaction and I felt I couldn't mulligan it, but maybe I was wrong since my deck is only interaction pretty much post board. But I'm very bad at mulligan. I don't know, I've played this deck for so long, but still I'm still very bad at mulligan. I always feel like my hand goes worse and not better when I mulligan, even if it's not true. I think I cast counterspell here. Opponent, I think, waits on the draw too. Maybe not. I would wait. Maybe for another pinger. Yes. I think here I will play cat to champ. Because those are unironically gonna kill me if I let them live too long. Okay. It's not worth to fight on Lava Dart. I think I have 2 Hydro. This one. Here I'm very weak to gutter snipe. Okay, this is great. But I cannot embalm the cat from this situation, I think. Have to wait 1 turn and take 2 more. So you see how much damage have those done. I don't know why it keeps telling me of an ad in 5 minutes, but I don't want to. We should be free after the last ad. I don't know why it says that. I hope not another one. If cycle another one, we are dead. We are not dead yet. But we might need a journey from the top. Cannot even make a treasure here. Okay, so I have to protect this cat, I think. I will counterspell the Lava Dart, I guess. Because we have to connect it with Basis Gate. If opponents goes down to 3 lands, we are happy, so Pierce is alive and well. Should I try to trade? No. Have to beat those 2 darts. Yeah, it's rough. If this was a medic, we would be much better. Okay. Oops. Did I fix blue with blue? Even that to red elemental blast here. No, not dead yet. This is rough as well. Not yet dead on board though. If we untap, we might win. We can actually beat double dard if last is not Reb, but I don't think it's Reb. Otherwise, opponent would have let Gutter Snipe resolve. I think our way back into the game is not by champing, but by attacking for 4. What if I counter this? I have to counter this, but I cannot beat double dart anymore. So I need to draw strengths to fog 1 turn. Yes, opponent, let's wait. Let's wait to kill my cat. Why not, after all? I'm dead to any bolt anyway. Opponent has to miss a few draws, which is possible. It's not impossible. Or I have to draw another Basilisk. Opponent attacked fast, so I guess they have a bolt. No, not a bolt. Second Basilisk. Squadron Hawk. Squadron Hawk is not totally terrible. I play it before combat, it doesn't change anything. Still dead to a bolt. Even Lava Dart now. But I think we were dead to Lava Dart for a while. I also have to think if I want to trade with Sneaky, which comes back, or with Voldaren, which doesn't. I think probably have to trade with Sneaky for the damage, so I got to 4, still dead to Bolt, but we cannot do much. We will be dead to Bolt. Opponent doesn't attack. Double Dart is Wrath. Let's wait. What could go wrong? Yes, exactly. Why should the last card be exactly the card I lose to? Now we were lucky here, even if we still dead to Fire Blast. I don't understand this not attacking. Let's first connect. I don't care at all about the Sneaky Snacker if I have a cat which is alive. I care much more about the pings. So I'm gonna take out this Kessig. I don't know why one should wait. But we will take it, yes. Can both embalm and play cat. I don't think actually we'll play another cat. I will just play Unhook to play around in the festivities. And I will not jump if opponents attack because I can kill him with Squadron Hawk. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to think, but I cannot see. I don't think this is good. It's you lose one champ, but let's take it. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't dart my cat end of turn, but opponent. But maybe I miss something. Maybe I'm just missing something. Opponent has to champ now. By not casting the robbery when I was tap out. I don't I don't remember games actually, so I don't know what you're referring to with the robbery. Okay. You killed it. Yeah, they would have 100% won this game. I would have 100% lost if opponent played differently. I want to also cast a Squadron Hawk, so a ground blocker doesn't work and they win with strength back. Yeah, I'm sure opponent would have won if they played differently. Okay. They might still won. They might still win, even if I say it a bit harder from this position, but who knows? Yes. But I don't know what you refer about the robbery. Like, what do you say? They chose to not cast it when you were tapped out, which was actually understandable, but the turn after they played it into open mana for no reason and ended up with no cards. Yeah. I see. I don't know why I'm stuck here. I guess let's close this. I don't want to concede. What should I do? I'm not going to game 3. Well, while I fix... okay. What? Do you see what is happening? Super weird. He's replaying everything on... What? No, Magic Online, please. Let me play. Please. Okay, so... Okay, so... Okay. Okay. We are here. So... They telling me the hard break is coming. I want to play it now. Okay. Yeah. It happened to me once when I had too many Daru Spiritualist trigger on the stacks, on the stack, and it restarted. But like from this position, I don't know why. So I will pot. I will. I don't know why they add that should free us from 1 hour isn't working, but I will put one during sideboarding and go take a glass of water. I think also Twitch is quite broken because it says an ad is gonna run in 43 seconds. We're gonna find out if it's true. But because on the line there was written that ads would not run if Crazy Hand, Pierce Island. If you run an ad, you have 1 hour free, but apparently not. We will find out. Yes, opponent made a mistake, but we all made mistake. In the final against Lillo, I think G1, I made a blunder and I lost just because of my mistake. So mistakes do happen. This was notable, let's say. This song name, Juanito, I can write it in the chat, is Red Bottom Sky by Young Lin. Okay. So yeah, I made a mistake. I discarded the strengths instead of Hawk. Okay. Did opponent keep a 1-lander? If opponent kept a 1-lander, I want to cast this. Let's see. Greedy Beb. Yes. Yes, my friends. Opponent did indeed keep a 1-lander. Sorry for all these ads. I'm trying to... Okay. To understand how Twitch works, but apparently I'm unable to understand how it works. Should I just wait a turn? No, I want to champ. I really do want to champ. Not go too down on lives while I can. I think I will even cast a second one next turn. Trade here, 100%. Yeah, so mistakes happen. No Kessig. Okay. Plotting robbery. I like it. Brainstorm, since I only got 2. I can draw 1. Oh. Actually, a pinger here is very, very annoying. Because I don't have any Hydroblast. Do I want to take 2? I could discard a cat. No. I could discard 1 Squadron Hawk and not to draw it later. Maybe I could take 2 anyway. I don't know. Okay. I think opponent should have attacked. Could try to resolve end the festivities. And those creatures are important. That would have been good here. Even envelope, not pierce. Maybe opponent can cast another 2. A discard. I see. But those are decent to protect cat, so I will not complain yet. Ooh, Searing Blaze. No Kessig. Okay. Land. We'll play 1. I will let opponent kill it and embalm it next turn, probably. Maybe this was worth a double peer. Oh no, I didn't have double peers, fine. Yeah. No reb, please. Fine. I think by how opponent played, opponent has another Kessig. Do I need the triple white? I don't think so. I much rather play around Kessig, Reb, and something else. So this turn I have a lot of things. And I will play Sacred Cat next turn. Yes, another Kessig. I was sure. Hope you don't have a third one. Third one I will... Okay. Okay. They got. They got. Please cycle a token. I wouldn't. If opponent managed to protect a cutter snipe here, since I have no journeys, no reb, I would have been dead probably. But I was lucky. Opponent didn't have protection. Yeah, tech is... Everyone always scopes before a tournament. I was close to registering Goblin combo to the EPT. So I totally understand. I was very close to registering Goblin combo with a transformative sideboard to last EPT. Yeah, High Tide is also a deck worth trying to play. Okay, I don't care at all about this cat dying. It's totally fine. I'm not attacking, I'm gonna champ, block, and then attack with cat again, and hit a land, and such. Good luck with your choice, though. I don't want Searing Blaze. Oh, but opponent didn't cast a land. Oh, I should have just let this die. Sorry, I got distracted. Reading. I got very distracted reading the chat. But it's fine, I'm here for the chat. Okay. Do we win? Lava Dart, Lava Dart. I actually want opponent to sacrifice a land. So my spell Pierce is gonna hit the next spell. Okay. Ooh. Sneak is good. Let's see the music, because this is the remix, but people often don't like to listen to remix of the same song over and over, even if I do. Let's start again from the beginning. I need to suck it up and just buy some cards for this deck. I only own 2 Babon MTGO. Yeah, that is one of the problem of Caw Gate. Sadly, it became very, very expensive as the time passed. Got more and more expensive. Do you want to sacrifice another land? Fine. Here we have another cat. Do you want to Fire Blast? My little cat. Especially because I want to play the Dust to Dust version to target Jund and Affinity and Fisher Pile. Even more ticks, yes. Yes, I even if the prices are high and I don't expect to play Magic Online for a while, I sell my collection usually and ask my friends to give me cards, which they do. They are nice friends. What is this? Robbery? No. You are not gonna rob me. Okay. All the 4 Pierces. Gandalf Pierce. I mean, USA, no one plays Pauper MTGO. No friends. You have to build a community. So you're gonna get better, your friends are gonna get better, you will have friends. You may try to ask a shop that plays if to organize a league. Easy solution. I know their lands are valuable, but since they're gate, I'm gonna play them. Okay, 1 damage I can take. We have Locust that fires with like 8 people and we aggressively recruit, but commander players show up, borrow a deck, get stomped and never come back. You should try to explain them the mistake they are making. Oh, we have the 4th. Oh, and we have 3 brainstorm. So I think I will keep Squadron Oak if we draw brainstorm. No, why is unstable? Yeah, it says my bitrate is unstable, first time ever, but I don't understand why. I'm alone at home. I don't know what is happening. No idea. Oh, I see something that might be happening. Wait, it might be my computer not charging enough. Give me a second. I think I have to change my cable. I took my girlfriend charger. Should get better now. I hope. No, it's not updating. I think the PC was was sorry, was not recharging enough and was close to shutting down actually. So yeah, should get better in a few seconds. It's good. I learned. Oh, I think also the new recovery actually it was perfect. Terrible of it. Smash button. My connection. I think I might to like a option here. It's a journey, no journey. No second quasi disk. Very bad connection today. Why? I even click no. I'm a bit triggered to this by this situation. I will